Okay, we want to take these systems of equations and we're going to see what an application problem looks like with these things. So let's see what we have here in this problem. We have, this is a coin problem, and it says suppose that Ken has 25 coins in nickels and dimes and has a total of $1.65. How many of each coin does he have? Well, with these application problems, that final question is where our variables lie, or those things we're trying to figure out lie. So if we're asked at the end here, how many of each coin does he have? Well, the things that we're trying to figure out are the number of coins. And which coins? It's nickels and dimes. So when we declare some variables here, let's declare n is going to equal the number of nickels. And let's say that d then equals the number of dimes. And what I'm going to do here is I've got all this information that I can use with the number of nickels and number of dimes and kind of come up with a system of equations. I've got two unknowns here, and the only way I can solve an equation with two unknowns is if I have a second equation to work alongside with it. So let's see what I could put together here. This first piece of information says that I have 25 coins. Well, if I've got 25 total coins, then that's going to represent a sum of my nickels and dimes. If I add the number of nickels to the number of dimes, that should be all of my coins, and it looks like I have 25 coins altogether. So that's like we would call this the quantity equation sometimes. It describes how many of these things that I have. And now I've got this other equation that I'm going to use this $1.65 for. Now, we all know that a nickel is 5 cents. So if I multiply 0.05 times the number of nickels, this term right here represents the money in nickels that I'm carrying. So if n is 1, I have 1 nickel, and that's 5 cents. If n is 2, I have 2 nickels, and that's 5 cents times 2, or 10 cents. And so this term is going to represent the amount of money I have just in nickels alone. What I'm going to do then is add to that the number of dimes multiplied by the value of each dime. So each dime is 10 cents. So the dollar amount that I have in dimes is going to be represented by 0.10 D. So the amount of money I have in nickels plus the amount of money I have in dimes should equal the total amount of money that I'm carrying, which is $1.65. And from here, I can solve this any number of ways using any of those methods above. I could solve using substitution. I could solve by graphing it. I could solve using elimination. So I'll actually let you figure this one out, but I will give you the solution here is going to come out to 17 nickels and 8 dimes. So go ahead and give this one a shot by solving using any of those methods and see if you get the same answer here.